Hi, today we'll be learning about forces in motion. What is so important about forces and motion? Forces are constant at work, so like how gravity pulls everything to the earth. Forces cause motion, like if you are pushing an object and you're putting force on that object. Force is a push or pull. For example, like how this man is pushing on a door, even though it's a pull door. Here's another example, like how you're going to be pushing a box across the floor. That's a push. Or if you're pulling a sled in the snow, that is a pull. Force acts on an object, but it must be applied to something. It requires an agent that can act or exerts power. A force is a vector. To quantify a push, we need to know both a magnitude and direction, like straight, right, left, up, or down. A force can be either contact, like physical hand touching, or a long range force, like throwing, like a ball across the field. Motion is how an object's position changes over time. In other words, movement, like moving around, walking around, running around, moving A to B. Something like that. Riding a bike, like the example on the screen. Seeing a car drive by. That is motion. Speed is a measurement of distance over time. How fast or slow something is moving. Like for example, 45 miles per hour. The 45 is the measurement, the miles is the distance, and the hour is the time. Acceleration is a change in motion caused by the change in speed. When you speed up, you are accelerating, like the example on the screen. The car is not in motion, which is causing no acceleration. But right when it starts speeding up, it's causing acceleration. Gravity is a force that pulls objects towards the center of the earth. Like dropping a pencil will fall to the floor, or dropping a book will fall to the floor. Or how we are. We're being pulled to the ground. We're not floating. We're not, like I said, floating away to Timbuktu. Nothing like that. Velocity is an object's speed in a particular direction. If you add a direction to an object's speed, you are describing its velocity. Like the example, I drove east at 45 miles per hour. Or I drove northwest 60 miles per hour on the freeway. Objects remain at rest or in motion unless acted upon by force. For example, if a car stops fast, wearing your seatbelt can cause you to stop moving too. Otherwise, it will keep moving even if the car stops. Like, if you didn't have the seatbelt on you, you would have flown out the window. Or if your friend's running towards you and you're at rest and you're ready to catch him, he's moving towards you, which means if you catch him, both of you could be at rest. Friction is a force that slows down or stops movement. For example, a golf ball will roll to a complete stop because of the friction of the grass slows it down. For another example, like if you're moving a box across the ground, that's causing friction because both things are rubbing against each other. Forces in motion can be found everywhere you look. Like how you have a dinner table in the kitchen. It's being pulled down by gravity. Or like how someone's walking by you. They're causing motion too. Or even when you're sliding across the ground with your socks on, creating friction. Now I want to see how many examples you can find the next time you are out. Thanks for watching.